Hello, Internet. No expectations, no disappointments. If you've ever watched House MD, we have somebody being rude out there. But if you've ever watched House MD, you've probably heard that as kind of a mantra. No expectation, no disappointment. And I'm tempted to not disagree with that. Here's why. See, highly ambitious people, like me, and probably people watching this channel, probably, highly ambitious people tend to be very, very goal-oriented. Goals lead to expectations. I want to do this, and I expect it to turn out like this. Well, here's the thing. When you start executing your action plan to reach your goal, and when, not if, when the universe does not deliver the result you expect, disappointment, and oftentimes discouragement, which oftentimes leads to highly ambitious people giving up. There's a lot of that going around, especially in the modern world where social media has made everything sexy, especially entrepreneurship. Well, here's the thing. It's not so much that the expectation leads to disappointment. It's unreasonable and unrealistic expectation that leads to disappointment. See, you have to have expectations. Have to. I mean, if you need goals. If you want to get somewhere, you have a goal. If you want to change your life in any sort of way whatsoever, you have a goal. That's an objective, an expectation. You expect to get there somehow. So ambition spawns goals. Goals lead to expectation. But let's face it, we are very, very impatient, especially in the modern world. We expect things to happen a lot faster than the universe will deliver. And by the way, if the universe doesn't want to do something, it doesn't. You can't wish away gravity. And you can't wish that things will happen faster than they actually will. So, I mean, we can't really get rid of expectation because that's like getting rid of ambition. We need ambition. And okay, the less than ambitious people out there would argue, no, you don't. Okay, so technically some people don't need ambition. Some people are perfectly content living their lives the way they currently are. Just go to work, do the daily grind, go home, and goof off. They've met their expectation. Their expectations are way down here, out of frame. People like me, our expectations way up here, out of frame. Kind of need to get like here in the middle, where the universe can actually deliver. Reasonable expectations. Here's an experiment, a thought experiment. Actually, no, I'm going to save that for another video. One that I've already kind of covered, but I can cover it in a different direction, or from a different angle, which is a direction. But anyway, we'll save that experiment for later. Reasonable expectations. We want to have great days all the time. You can't have great days all the time. Sometimes you have bad days. And sometimes you have days where you don't necessarily make progress toward your goal, but you don't slide back. You don't have a great day, but you don't have a bad day. You just kind of maintain. You have a good day. We want to have great days where we make progress, big progress, but that doesn't always happen. Sometimes the universe pushes us here. Sometimes the universe does this, makes us have a bad day. We just have setbacks. Setbacks happen. I've done a video on that. I think it was the last video. I'm not sure. I do a lot of these. And I do a lot more up here, and I don't always get to them. So maybe I didn't do a video on that. Pretty sure I did, though. Reasonable expectations. You know, the whole thing of overnight success, myth. Get that out of your head. So many of us who start YouTube think, and yeah, I was one of them. I'm just going to put a couple of videos up and 1,000 subscribers overnight, right? No. I got 1 subscriber overnight. 1. A few more followed. Stayed at 20 for months. Took me a year to get up to 50. Took me another year to get up to 80. Expectations. Keep them here. Because when you go up here, you get disappointed. And disappointment can lead to discouragement and quitting. And the only way you lose is by quitting. That's the only way to lose, ever.